guys, and welcome to the first episode of Cvtv. So this is going to be a series that looks to kind of get to know me and, you know, me just doing some of the regular things that I do when I'm not gigging or releasing music or releasing covers. So I really hope that you enjoy this little series. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the best Oreo cookies. Now this is a recipe that I kind of created and yeah, it's gone down very well with friends and family. So the first thing you need is Oreo cookies. The next thing you need to do is set your oven to about 180. I think that's right, about there. Then get yourself a very straight tray, black spray and some baking paper. Put a bit on there. It might curl. If that happens, just rip off the edges. But not badly. Do it well. Not like me. I never measure anything really. That's why my baking sometimes fails. Then you want to grab your scales. And I use a Kenwood mixer. So this was a present from my mum and dad for my supposed to be wedding day in April. And it's the best gift that I've ever gotten. Like, they are seriously good. So the next thing that you want to do is measure out 125 grams of butter. I personally use Stork because, well, I really like it. 125 grams of butter. That's probably a bit too much. Whoa, way too much. Do you know what? 125? That'll do. So I agreed to answer some questions during this as well, so I'm going to be doing that, but I will do the next step first. So the next thing you want to do is get caster sugar. I'm quite adorable and I use see-through jars to do my baking stuff because it's just fun. So 125 grams of caster sugar. That is way too much again. I promise I'm usually better at this, guys. 128, there we go, that's pretty much there. So best and worst moment of 2020. My best moment, probably spending a lot of time with my family. I have really enjoyed that because last year I actually didn't get much chance to spend time with family and friends because it was just so crazy. And worst moment, definitely not being able to gig and my wedding being cancelled. And then the next step for your baking, you want to add 100 grams of light brown sugar. I'm going to use a spoon this time, guys, because I've not been measuring very well. So 100 grams. Let's do this slowly but surely. Yay, there we go. And then we put this on a mix. And while I do that, answering another question. My favourite band at the moment, I've been listening to a lot of The Hunter and always Paramore because, and that's probably about it at the moment, just listening to the same stuff. Mixing away. And what you want to do is add some vanilla essence. So I actually use the paste and I put it in this really cool bottle, but you don't have to do that. It makes it look kind of cool. No, I don't know how much, probably like a teaspoon. Yeah, probably about that much. I always add way too much vanilla, guys, because I'm a sweet tooth. I do. I play the piano, and I taught myself watching YouTube videos. I play the ukulele. I actually taught myself ukulele a few years ago, just because I thought it was quite a cute instrument. And I know a little bit on the drums, not a lot, like just a few little fills and stuff. Favourite chocolate is definitely Galaxy. And then the next thing you want to do, if you're adorable like me, I have an egg basket. That way they have a home. And you take, oh, nearly dropped that, one egg and crack it in. And then give it a mix. So a good thing to remember with these cookies is don't mix them too much because you don't want them to be like cakey, they need to be like cookies. I have 3 pets. Well, if you include the mice that my sisters have, 5, but we won't include them. So I've got 2 dogs, Obi, who's a Springer Spaniel, or a Sprocker across, And then I've got Chester, he's a golden lab, and he's absolutely gorgeous, they both are. And a cat called Evie, who was named during the time when everyone was playing Pokemon Go, so that's who she's named after. And Chester's named after Chester Bennington, the Linkin Park singer, and Obi is obviously named after Obi-Wan Kenobi. So the next thing that you want to do is get self-raising flour and add 225 grams to your cookie mix. So I am going to give this one a pour, guys. If it goes over, then ooh, that was close. This is why I'd be a terrible professional baker, because I just do whatever, really. Do you know what, guys? That'll do. That'll do a donkey. That'll do. Then you want to get a pinch of salt. So what I tend to do is literally just put a little bit in my hand, not much. Probably about that much. Pop it in, and then put it back on to mix. Okay, so usually I add 2 packets of Oreo thins because they're a bit more, well, obviously they're thinner. I feel like they go with the cookies better, but I've only got 1 pack left. So add your 2 packs, but if you mean, add 1. And if you don't have Oreo thins, you can use a whole packet of Oreo cookies, but I'm going to use half of this one. So pop those in. And make sure you put the others away so that you can eat them at a later point when you're feeling sad. And then give it a mix. Look at that. And the next thing you want to do is don't make cookies and eat all the cookie dough. No, I'm kidding. You get a spoon and you take literally a scoop, pop it down. You can push it down a little bit if you want to, but yeah, if you literally just get a spoon. Get those cookies on there. Make sure they're like quite spread out as well, because the last thing you want is for them to all like clump together, because it's so annoying. Can't tell you the amount of times when I first started baking that happened, because I did not, socially distance my cookies. Probably need to be about 2 centimetres apart, so instead of meters, just 2 centimetres. And then you put them in the oven. And check on them in about 8 minutes, and they'll probably be done between 10 and 12 minutes. I'm going to chill up here for a little bit while the cookies bake. This is my favourite spot to kind of observe the kitchen. My favourite song that I've written is Going Under, and I'm releasing it next year. So that's probably my favourite one. I love all the others, but Going Under's got a special place in my heart, so definitely my favourite. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. What am I looking forward to? My wedding. I really hope that me and my fiancé can get married in 2021. I always want to say 2020. And looking forward to festivals and just being able to play in front of audiences again. Don't come for me in the comments, but yes, it's true. I really hate Christmas songs, and when I have to learn them, it actually hurts my soul a little bit. I kind of convince myself that I like them when I'm learning them, but then when I play them, I'm just not happy. I'm just not. I just don't like them. After about a week, I'm just done, and I'm like, right, I don't want to hear another Christmas song. And then thankfully there's 11 months where I don't hear them. What do I do in my free time? I play Animal Crossing. I like to relax and have baths. That's always really something that I really want to do. I like watching streamers, so me and my other half watch streamers play Among Us, so like Disguised Toast and Pokimane and Sykkuno, Valkyrie. We really enjoy watching those at the moment, and we do it literally every single day. Obviously I love baking in my free time, swimming, but that's been a bit of a problem with all the COVID stuff. It's been very difficult to like go out and swim. With the amount that it rains in this country, I probably could swim in a puddle, but I'm not going to do that. And other than that, not really a lot that I do in my free time, to be fair, other than just relax and try not to do anything too musical, because I feel like then I end up doing work stuff rather than just unwinding. So another thing that you might not have known about me, guys, I am a cereal mug collector and I love Le Creuset stuff. this is just all the mugs that I've been bought over the last year. And then inside the cupboard, so it gets worse. So all my other mugs, and then all the hot chocolate and tea. You might have seen a lot of my kitchen stuff matches. So like you've got all of these, you've got these, and then you know the biscuit one. And it's because I love things that match. I'm terrible. Lucky Charms. And when you're baking, remember snacks. Snacks are key. So I slightly overcooked the first batch. But they still look good though. Batch 2 came out a lot better. So they should look pretty much like this. You can have them a bit gooier and undercook them slightly, which is what I tend to do. But yeah, they are the best cookies, I promise. They are very, very nice when you, well, these ones are a bit overcooked, but oh my goodness, they are so yummy. So there you go guys, my secret Oreo cookie recipe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope that you've enjoyed learning to bake today, and also just, you know, me answering your questions. Next month I'm going to be doing an interview along my favourite spot in Milford-on-Sea, so I'm really excited about that, and I hope that you guys tune in for the next episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go eat my body weight in cookies now.